Hi guys, for those of you who don't know me, I am Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, but we do lots of stuff here, and today is the first day of Women and Children's Month. It is my birthday month, June, and I started this tradition last year that I wanted to create space for women and children for my birthday because that's something that's like really important to me. So we're doing it again this year and I'm really excited. I have some cool stuff in store. So today we're gonna start out with a bang, I guess you could say. Today I'm going to be using my Ouija board and we're going to be channeling Filamina Lubana, aka La Dominadora, Martha the Dominator. I've worked with her for a couple years now. I really like her. She's nice to me and she's a crossroads spirit, a cemetery spirit, all things that I like, and she's just very powerful. She's a protector of women and children, so I thought it would be really cool to kick off our Women and Children's Month like this. So that's what we're doing today. Disclaimer, I am a professional. I'm a professional psychic, healer, all the things, so I'm using this because I am a professional when it comes to spirits, and I don't suggest anyone who's not a professional using a Ouija board, even though it's marketed as a game. And if you don't believe in this, that's fine too. This just isn't the video for you, so you can go ahead and click off and find a different video, and we will get right into it. So I'm going to say a prayer, set my intentions off camera, and then I'm going to move the camera down so you can see my hands moving on the board. Sometimes the words that come through are in another language, or it's like abbreviations that I don't necessarily understand in the moment. I'll do my best to decode it, but yeah, I think this is gonna be really cool. So yeah, I'll see you in that part of the video. Woo! All right guys, as you can see, we have our Ouija board ready to go. Now I did just get Subway. I was at my little cousin's dance recital and I was starving, so I got Subway on the way home. I got Dr. Pepper. Lubana loves soda, so I only drank half of it, even though it was hard. I wanted to drink it all, but it's not that hard, you know what I mean. You know what I mean when you're a greedy little piggy like me who just wants sugar. But anyway, she loves soda, so I thought we would use that to channel her. And this morning when I was making my eggs, I only used the egg whites of one of my eggs, and I threw away the yolk, and that's when I first heard her, because she was like, you should have given that to me, because she eats raw eggs. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like next time I won't throw it away, I'll give it to you. So she's kind of been coming through all day. I'm really interested to see what she has to say, and yeah, let's get into it. Who's that? Oh my gosh, it's Barbarella, the Queen Nugget of our channel. I'm glad you teleported here. It's wonderful to see you, but I'm just not really sure what you're doing here. Oh, okay. Just wanted to say hi. All right, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your teleportation away. Ooh. All right, let's get into it. I just grounded, said my prayers and everything, and yeah, it is time. Oh, I'm really excited. Can you feel it? I can feel the energy really strong. So, okay. So, Filamina Lubana, La Dominadora, can we speak to you? Okay, yes. How are you? L O V E. You're sending us love? Okay, great. So what did you want to tell me today, Filamina? Because you came through so strong. What did you want to tell me and the other people here? Sorry, I'm trying to get my arms comfy for this. What did you want to tell us? R O B N I P U P. Y. Did you spell Robin? Okay, so this could be for someone named Robin. I know we have a Robin on this channel. But what came to my head when you spelled it is Robin Hood. Is that like what you were going for too? Okay. And then why are you telling us about a puppy? Like is someone, okay, Robin, if you're watching this, you might be getting a puppy. Yes, okay, so someone's getting a puppy. What is the message about Robin Hood? Stealing, I just heard in my head, stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. That's a song. Stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. You ever think you're beautiful? Yes, for sure. Slightly Stupid. Is that the band? I'll have to link it below. I can't remember the name, but okay. Stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. What is the message there? Okay. Oh. Knocked out. Okay, so this keeps coming through when I use the Ouija board. Like, I was talking to Grampy, and he was, like, talking about how, because I've been clearing that curse from me, and he was saying, like, I've been knocking it out the park, like, KO, KO. And so it's like we're knocking this out. What are we knocking out? W. O. M. E. Okay, women, right? Is that what you're spelling? She's like, let me finish. Sorry. I'd be doing that. Women, okay. Knocking out what? R. A. Z. O. C. That doesn't make sense. R-A-Z-O-C. R-A-Z. Rezoke. What does that mean? I don't understand. K. O. Yeah, we're knocking it out. But can you use a different word other than rezoke? Because I actually don't know what that means. B. I. N. Okay, so we're throwing some, like, to me, bin, like, it's like throwing it out, right? What are we throwing out? What are we knocking out? I understand that, but, like, oh, we're knocking out trash? Like, we're done with trash? Okay, and what would you consider trash? P. I think I know what you're gonna say. I'll let you finish. E. D. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. So we're taking out the trash. I just heard taking care of business every day. Okay. Oh, right. So we're knocking out that predator energy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What else do we need to know about that? I just heard their time has come. And then I just heard like a bell, like the sound of a bell. L. A. Law. Oh. We're gonna start to see justice. Oh. shit, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna start to see justice around the trash, around the, yes, okay, we're knocking it out. So women are standing up against this. You're saying, because you said women, K-O. J O B. It's our job. Yeah, it is a heavy burden that women have been carrying since the dawning of time. That, you know, I mean, I know women can be predators as well, obviously, but the vast majority of women are victimized in their lives. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're knocking it out. On a side note, do you like this soda that I gave you? N A M A S T E. Aww, you're welcome. You're welcome so much. I see you, girl. Anything else you want to tell us to kick off this Women and Children's Month? I just heard don't give up. Even when it feels like everything is stacked against you, don't give up. Okay? A. M. A. L. Where are we going with this? O. Camelot? I actually don't know anything about Camelot. I don't even know if it's spelled with a K, but it's reminding me of the knights and of Robin Hood and everything like that. Like, I don't know if they're connected. Sorry if that's stupid. I actually have no idea. I'll look it up after this. I'm also going to look up that random word. But yeah, so what about Camelot is falling, I just heard. And then I just heard the song Hollywood's bleeding, vampires feeding, darkness turns to dust. Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone. M O R E. More. L. O. W. More low. D. I. D. D. Oh my god. I see where we're going with this. Why? Diddy. More low. Oh, it gets worse. It's even more low. He's just like the fall guy right now. Oh, the law. Women are taking their power back. Cassie, the domestic violence. Right. J. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. O. N. John. Why did I think of Lil John in my head? Allegedly, this is a Ouija board. Nobody come for me. Are you talking about Lil John? Okay. John. What do you mean by John? R. O. M. It's like Rome. I think she's gonna say Rome. She's like, oh, you think? Let me finish. Rome. Rome is falling, right? Okay, what does that have to do with John? Like John in the Bible? H. E. L. Hell. Okay, Rome is falling. Going to hell. These people are going to hell. These demons are being sent back to hell. The PEDOs. Are you talking about John in the Bible? H. O. P. E. There's hope. There's hope. So maybe there's certain, what number of John? Give us a Bible verse and I'll freaking pull out my freaking King James. Sorry guys, I've been annoying myself lately. Hopefully I'm not annoying you. So I listened to that she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I listened to that last live I did and I was like, wow, I'm kind of being annoying. I think I'm just got more energy. M-O. C. Mocking. Okay. Something about mocking John in the Bible. Right. Okay, what verse? Please. What verse? John. Can you give me the numbers? 9. 5. I don't know how big John is. I don't even know if there is a 9-5. That's it, John 9-5. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Any last things you want to leave us with, Lubana, before you enjoy your little soda? Q. U. E. S. T. We're on a quest. Right. We're on a quest to bring righteousness and truth to the world, correct? And sometimes quests get hard, but we have to push forth. The Knights, Robin Hood, Camelot, it's all giving very, like, knight energy. K. N. I. G. H. T. Which knight would you compare us to in the deck? A. A? That isn't, wands, swords. Maybe A means like the first, like the beginning. Wands, swords, pentacles, or cups. Which knight are you comparing us to right now, Lubana? Pentacles, right? With a P. E. And she doesn't like when I answer for her. Let's see. L. E. S. So we're in this for the long haul. I just heard 2028 in my head. 2028 to 2028 to 2038 we rebuild. Is that correct? For now we're breaking down the systems. Any last thoughts? No. All right. Thank you so much, Lubana. I'm very grateful that you've come here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay guys, I've got my King James Bible. I know this is not the best one because it's been like translated. It's just the only Bible I have at my house, so I'll have to order one that hasn't been compromised. I mean, I don't think there is a Bible out there that hasn't been compromised. Okay, so I just went to Judith. Let's find John. Okay, where's John? Oof, I see Job. You got it, Jobin. Just Jobin with you. Proverbs, Matthew, Luke, John, there it is. There is a John 9:5. All right, let's see what it is. John chapter 9. Okay, sorry guys, my nose is like so itchy right now from this channeling. So there is a chapter 9. We're going to read the line John 9:5, but I'm going to read this entire chapter because I feel it could be beneficial to us. So John 9:5 is, while I am in the world, I am the light of the world. That's freaking amazing because we were talking about like clearing out the trash and the darkness and everything. So let me go ahead and read this. Chapter 9, the man born blind. As he passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, neither he nor his parents sinned. It is so that the works of God might be made visible through him. We have to do the works of the one who sent me, while it is day. Night is coming, when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. When he said this, he spat on the ground and made clay with the saliva and smeared the clay on his eyes and said to him, go wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. So he went and he washed and he came back able to see. Holy crap, Lubana, whoa, showing out. His neighbors and those who had seen him earlier as a beggar said, isn't this the one who used to sit and beg? Some said, it is, but others said, no, he just looks like him. He said, I am. So they said to him, so how were your eyes opened? He replied, the man called Jesus made clay and anointed my eyes and told me, go to Siloam and wash. So I went there and washed and was able to see. And they said to him, where is he? He said, I don't know. They brought the one who was once blind to the Pharisees. Now Jesus had made clay and opened his eyes on a Sabbath. So then the Pharisees also asked him how he was able to see. He said to them, he put clay on my eyes, and I washed, and now I can see. So some of the Pharisees said, this man is not from God because he does not keep the Sabbath. But others said, how can a sinful man do such signs? And there was a division among them. So they said to the blind man again, "What do you have to say about him, since he opened your eyes?" He said, "He is a prophet." Now the Jews did not believe that he had been blind and gained his sight until they summoned the parents of the one who had gained his sight. They asked him, "Is this your son, who you say was born blind? How does he see now?" His parents answered and said, "We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. We do not know how he sees now, nor do we know who opened his eyes. Ask him, he is of age, he can speak for himself." His parents said this because they were afraid of the Jews, for the Jews had already agreed that if anyone acknowledged him as the Messiah, he would be expelled from synagogue. For this reason, his parents said, "He is of age, question him." That's nice, putting it back on the kid. So a second time they called the man who had been blind and said to him, "Give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner." He replied, "If he is a sinner, I do not know. One thing I do know is that I was blind, and now I see." So they said to him, "What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?" He answered them, "I told you already, and you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you want to become his disciples too?" They ridiculed him and said, "You are that man's disciple. We are disciples of Moses. We know that God spoke to Moses, but we do not know where this one is from." The man answered and said to them, "This is what is so amazing, that you do not know where he is from, yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but if one is devout and does his will, he listens to him. It is unheard of that anyone ever opened the eyes of a person born blind. If this man were not from God, he would not be able to do anything." They answered and said to him, "You were born totally in sin, and are you trying to teach us?" Then they threw him out. Sounds like a church. When Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, he found him and said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" He answered and said, "Who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said to him, "You have seen him, and the one speaking with you is he." He said, "I do believe, Lord," and he worshipped him. Then Jesus said, "I came into this world for judgment." Judgment day. "I came into this world for judgment, so that those who do not see might see, and those who do see might become blind." Some of the Pharisees who were with him heard this and said to him, "Surely we are not also blind, are we?" Jesus said to them, "If you were blind, you would have no sin. But now you are saying, 'We see,' so your sin remains." Dun dun! Cryptic at the end there. What is this? This is a wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. Quote of the day in my Bible. Haven't seen that in years. Whoa. Okay, so that line was like, "I am the light of the world and that night is coming." So I feel like what Lubana is saying is that no matter how dark things get, because the titty situation is just the beginning, remember that we are of the light and that we are of God as you perceive God, and that light is always going to prevail over evil. God is always going to prevail over evil. Light will always prevail over the injustice and darknesses of the world. So that is what I have for you today for Women and Children's Month. Please let me know what you thought in the comments. This was really powerful and profound. Let me know what you're most excited for Women and Children's Month. And yeah, I love ya. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. And I will see you another time. Okay, bye. Love you.